Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Glendale. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll go again with Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Shaheed with the catch. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Again, it's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, The second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Great. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Great. Set.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Play action now. Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get set. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and a long way to go. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great.
Tries to start on the ground. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and 1.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and a yard.
Great. Set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Don't touch that. I don't do it.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Looking middle of the field, it's complete, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
Now Hurts gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Don't touch that.
To the air again. Hurts. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 7.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Third down and 9.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Get set. Here we go. 18.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
They'll motion the tight end right. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Get set, get set. Forward. Please. 11. That's left.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Watch out!
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Going there, fullback trying to get it. Good blocking, and he's pinned. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, will take a timeout.
Great, set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get it on 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
No, touch it.
Now it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Get set. Watch out.
Now it's McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is caught aside by Taylor. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd down and 9.
Get set. Watch out.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, 49ers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Great. Set.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll push forward for about a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good. Check. Trimmer. Delta.
Hurt snap. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hey, Motion, you see it. Motion. Delta, set. On anyway,
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
On anyway,
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up, 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Tiger swarm. Delta, set. On anyway,
Now Hurts. He's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the try here for the point after. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Outside. 21.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. We go, boys.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. First and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Throwing again is Purdy. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 35 yards. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
Outside.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Left.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and short. Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down, San Francisco.
Get set. Get set.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. McCaffrey now on first and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Purdy now on second down. Quick throw taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. as this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And
Get
the
set, get set.
49er first down.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Get set, get set. 53, 18, watch out.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
To throw is Purdy. Moving to his right. And he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all away.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
48-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Great.
On 2nd down, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Get set.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Good run here with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain on the play.
Get set.
First down.
18. Watch out. Start.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw. Purdy forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 21.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Starter on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Great. Set. Delta.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. The Cardinals line up for a punt. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A tight end in motion now. Here's McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, 49ers.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Rise up.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Outside. Watch out.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Get set.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Watch out. Stop.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Set, go.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and a long way to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19, 19 Lion, 18 Fight, 18 Raptor, Warrior 70, Dragon 60. Huh. Huh.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their third consecutive